Event, a matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender, getting set for this 185-pound title fight. He believes this title shot should have come a long time ago, but he has let bygones be bygones. The focus now, unseating the champion in dominant fashion and starting a new middleweight legacy of his own. 25 minutes or fewer away from becoming the new champion. We will see how he performs tonight. So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that he's got to have. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. More than 5 years apart. Some differences in height and reach as well. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 6 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 184 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, presenting the challenger, Alex Pereira! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 25 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Robert Whittaker!
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting. You ready? You ready?
All right, so 2 truly elite strikers here. We sat down with them on Thursday and asked them any thoughts of taking this fight to the ground. They want to strike tonight.
They want to strike. That's what got them to the show. That is the path that they are normally on. And tonight they get someone that allows them to fight in their comfort zone. They don't have to worry about defending takedowns. All they have to worry about is who can rely on their knowledge in the striking to carry them to victory.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Nice hook. Oh! Man, how about the steam behind that Whittaker jab tonight?
Robert Whittaker is a great striker. I mean, he has it all when it comes to stand-up in the boxing, and that is on full display right now. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Now's the time to put the hands on him. If you want to put the hands on him, now's the time.
Whittaker's kick attempt, that one was blocked.
Ooh, what a punch.
Keep busy, guys. Keep busy.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, and a nice jab by him there. Right there, the seminal blow of the fight.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Oh, he might be out. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Leg kick.
Oh, single collar tie here. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whittaker. Whittaker gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, Whittaker closes the distance here, DC. Let's see if he can capitalize.
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
Five minutes in the books. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Okay, round two. You ready? You ready?
Second round underway. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh, huge kick to the body. Oh, straight right. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
All right, single collar tie now. And a nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. Guys have found it, and they are fighting behind it real well. That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
A little single collar tie there. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the strikes.
So we call on the numbers here, DC. 39 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whittaker, and landing with 42% accuracy thus far against Robert Whittaker. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
And what a round! All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Checks the leg kick. Got the single collar tie, and they separate. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
And they separate. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Big kick lands.
Just misses there with the left.
Powerful leg kick lands.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Nice looping punch.
Slips the punch. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. That's a big hook. Missed with that attempt. And they separate. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, he might be out. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Liver kick.
The right hand just misses. Oh, big hook, that'll sting.
He got him. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Kick to the body is there. A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You got to be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab?
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out.
It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot, and that was a perfect shot. He's attack armbar now.
Armbar's been isolated, but he picks him up and slams him down.
He lifted him through the air, slammed him on his back, and moved right into side control to get out of danger.
Beautiful job to not just turn defense into offense, but also to end up in a dominant position. Sound strike on the ground. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat.
And this might just be a matter of time. Not tapping out tonight. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking for?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just swarm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
So he lands a double jab there. He continues to work off of that weapon, and you felt like that was a big key for him coming into it.
Very important for him to start popping that jab. He's doing it over and over again, and he's finding a ton of success.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready? Let's go.
Fifth and final round. Well-placed kick there by Robert Whittaker. Try to establish that jab.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Good stick. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the with those leg kicks.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Under 3 minutes now to go. His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. Moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. Wow. Holy smokes, he put him to sleep. Oh, look at him jumping in.
And that's gonna do it.
He got him.
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mugliano has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert Whittaker.
And still the king of the 185-pounders. There he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after the knockout tonight in his title defense. And that's got to feel pretty